Some started in a garage, some in a dorm room. One sold fax machines door to door, but they all had one thing in common: relentless belief in their vision. This is your 5-minute fire. Real words, real journeys. Let's go. First up, a young woman who couldn't code, couldn't raise money, but never took no for an answer. It took over 100 investors' rejections before Canva got its first break. Today, it's worth billions and still growing.
If I don't feel small and inadequate before it, it's not big enough. If it doesn't simultaneously move me, scare me, excite me, and humble me, the goal probably isn't big enough. If I don't feel small, standing before its feet, feeling like a drop in the ocean, it's not big enough. If I could achieve it on my own, it's definitely not big enough. If some people don't think it's impossible, it's not big enough. However, if it scares, excites, and humbles me, if it makes me go on an emotional roller coaster, if it will take a lifetime to achieve and the talents of many, well, there's a goal worth tackling. I have a belief that we have a lot more capacity to be able to achieve the crazy big goals that we all dream about. And when you achieve that vision, it's really important to dream the next dream. It's a constant process of, once you get that picture of what you're trying to work towards sorted, you need to just do it. Take every single challenge and every single step to figure out how to possibly bring this to life.
Then came a guy who quit a safe Wall Street job to sell books online and built one of the most powerful companies on earth. Success comes from focus, patience, and building with your customers in mind every single day.
You guys will find that you have passions, and having a passion is a gift. I think we all have passions, and you don't get to choose them, they pick you, but you have to be alert to them. You have to be looking for them. And when you find your passion, it's a fantastic gift for you because it gives you direction, it gives you purpose. You can have a job, or you can have a career, or you can have a calling. And the best thing is to have a calling. And if you find your passion, you'll have that, and all your work won't feel like work to you.
Many kids and many grown-ups do figure out over time what their passions are. And sometimes we let I don't think it's that hard. I think what happens though sometimes is that we let our intellectual selves overrule those passions. And so that's what needs to be guarded against.
My job, one of my jobs as the leader of Amazon, is to encourage people to be bold. And people love to focus on things that aren't yet working. And that's good, it's human nature. That kind of divine discontent can be very helpful. But it's incredibly hard to get people to take bold bets. And you need to encourage that. And if you're going to take bold bets, they're going to be experiments. And if they're experiments, you don't know ahead of time whether they're going to work. Experiments are by their very nature prone to failure. But big successes, a few big successes, compensate for dozens and dozens of things that didn't work.
And then there is a quiet powerhouse. He transformed one of the world's biggest companies by leading with empathy and innovation. The most important attribute we can have in life and work is a mindset of growth.
Talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not.
If there is one thing I have learned, even in my couple of years as being CEO, is what the heck is the CEO's job? It's not just about business strategy. It's not about, even capability building. It is about curating of culture or curation of culture on a constant basis. And it starts with your own personal values. You can't fake it, especially in a small company. You'll have to live it. And the more you live it, more, sustainable and more approachable your success becomes.
When a company is successful, one of the things that happens is the concept that got you started in the first place, the capability that you have, and the culture all get into this beautiful virtuous lock, and things are going well. Then lo and behold, you need to come up with a new concept, a new idea for which you need new capability. That's when the culture has to be at its premium. In other words, the culture needs to enable you to come up with new ideas, build new capabilities. So that's why I think for companies to be successful over a long period of time, you need more than a good idea and a good strategy. You need a culture that fosters that growth.
They weren't superhuman. They were just brave enough to start, to keep showing up, and to dream bigger than their excuses. Now it's your move. Subscribe, rewatch this when doubt creeps in, and remember, one decision can change everything.